What the
You can't park there, mate. So we're finally off the plane and we've landed in Jakarta. We're back in Jakarta for an Elite show this year, and Elite is one of my favorite shows to ever go to, and it's been a whole year since we're back, so I'm really looking forward to seeing the show again. I'm sure this year is going to be the best yet. Hello! Thank you! Hi, nice to see you again! Last one year ago.
Yeah.
Hello! Okay, I'll say hi to you. Hi, it's good to see you.
Good seeing you.
Hey man. Hello.
Finally.
Hi, yes.
Welcome back, man.
Yeah, thank you. I'll see you later. Oh. Wow, this is fancy.
Oh, it's fancy, dude.
Holy sh**. What a welcome. How are you?
I'm good, man. How are you? Alrighty.
Hello. Hi. Nice to see you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. So, finally here in my hotel. Dude, always the best hotel in Jakarta. We are in the Swiss hotel and I'm heading to my room now. 1949. Finally the room. Hell yeah. Ooh, there's a bunch of snacks for me. Holy sh**. Yeah, welcome to Jakarta. And my favorite, Hydro Coco. Thank you, Adi. You know me so well. Well, I'm gonna go to bed, so I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, it's day 2 and we're heading out now. Hello. Then we're finally back. Yeah.
I missed
Whoa.
best dinner ever.
So we're actually at Elite on Valentine's Day. We arrived on the 13th, and on the 14th, today is the day before the event, and 15, 16 is Elite show in February. So we're actually here, we're all here on Valentine's Day, away from our loved ones. So Adi decided to throw a Valentine's Day themed dinner for us. So you can see in the back, in the garage, there's a long ass table all the way to inside the lounge. And that's our Valentine's Day dinner. We get to spend Valentine's Day with Adi. That's pretty sick. And surrounded by all the cars we love. This is pretty cool. So they put the bonnet that we signed last year on the wall. I'm gotta find where I signed it, I don't remember. Oh, there it is. That's me in the corner, 324. This is the pre-Elite gathering, I guess. Like, this is the way we'll all come to the show in Jakarta. I don't think anyone is a better host And then Adi, this is pretty sick. This is really, really sick. Or start on dinner. The man of concentration. Very, very little concentration. Hi. Good night. Oh, really? Oh, spiky. Bye, good night. Good night. You can't park there, mate.
Hey, I'm so good. I'm so good, guys. I'm the fastest driver here.
We're preparing to head out. So in the corner you can see it's Ferrari 296 and we are preparing to move everything out of the way in the middle, the dining table, and we're heading to the convention center. And the Elite always being held at ISBSD in Jakarta, and so we will shoot rollers from here, its garage, to the show, and we can shoot some of the roll in for the show. So pretty excited to see what is in store this year. And yeah, we're heading out, so I'll see you on the road. Whoa! We're finally at ISBSD, the event venue for Elite. And in the background, you can see here, Marvin's unloading his Ferrari 296. The show is over there in the back. And so, yeah, we're gonna start walking towards the venue. The show is in hall something, I forgot, but we're heading there now. So Marvin's car is right here and Adi is parked there waiting for him. So now the two Ferraris are gonna roll in together. C5 Corvette here with BBS E88s. I don't know how Indonesia has so many E88s and I can't find one for my car. It is so good. So the two Ferraris are at the end of the queue, and then you have the C5. They're all parked. And the queue for to get into Elite keeps going and going. There's a white body M4 here, and then the Mustang, and the F30. Can't remember. There's a stand style Boxster. Oh look, it's the Liberty Walk Silhouette RX-7 FD. That is pretty sweet. So this is the one at IMX a couple years ago at this point when we came for the show. Now it's without a livery, so it looks really, really nice. BMWs are beautiful specs or BBSs. This one too. Man, they don't fit in well in Indonesia. So we're now walking towards the convention hall. So this is the front of the show. And this is where everyone will be entering tomorrow. But obviously it's still empty now because everyone's still loading in over there. I'm gonna pick up lost Mr. Dino-san. Dino-san. You gotta go that way. Konbanwa. So we finally got to the entrance of the show, which is the back entrance of the show. This is where cars are rolling in. Dino's finally not lost anymore. So this is where cars head into the show. And voila! This is Elite, or at least the roll-in day for Elite. Yeah, so Elite has been getting bigger and bigger. And this year, apparently there are even more cars than last year. I don't know how they managed that because it's already tight as so let's see how it goes. This is Prisumi Engine Plus booth. So they have something secret over here we'll figure out tomorrow. There is Taniguchi's S2K time attack car, a top fuel time attack car, or at least a replica of it. Have a big Engine Plus above, but a full replica of the liveries that came on that car. We have the GTR, the GT500 car. It's Engine Plus. Full on race car, original. Look at that. And center lock wheels. One day I will see this on track. But today it's at the car show again. So the Garasi Drift booth is being finished right now. They have a BYD and an S13, but the highlight of the show, it's actually not inside the show. They will be revealing and doing a demo run of their new drift car outside. So we'll catch that tomorrow. But for now, merch. Ettore seems to be all over the world right now. See in Singapore, Malaysia. We have a bunch of cars being displayed here. Cars that we saw today at Armoda. M2 with Ettore brakes, the M3 behind. So that's cool. Yeah, this is gonna be a long night. There's so many booths all around the place. So we're gonna get through it slowly one by one. But you see over there? Always my favorite booth at Elite, Garage 1. So we're making our way to Garage 1's booth. They have something more special this year. Max Orido isn't here this year, but Maaya Orido is, and they are doing a tie-up with Moontech from Japan. So Garage 1 in Indonesia is already one of my favorite car builders, and they brought in Moontech, which means that even more clean builds are coming. Moontech brought their merch over. You can see their racing harness in there. So that's a tie-up this year. And he owns the Evo now.
Yeah.
Congrats. That's a sick
Thank
car.
you.
One of my favorite builds.
Yeah.
Every time I come to Elite. So this year, Garage 1 actually brought 32 cars, and apparently they have been loading cars in since 10 AM. For reference, it is now 11:47. Apparently I can't use a watch, but so the Garage 1 lineup starts from there with the Jazz they just finished, the 370 Nismo, M3 CS, M4, M3 Touring, M4. There's just too many cars, man. They have too many cars. They have this Civic again with a transparent hood, DC5, M3, 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 M3. I swear Garage 1 just doesn't seem to run out of builds like ever. They just have new and cooler builds every single year. I don't know how they do it. It's just so sick. Ooh, a turbo. I don't know if this is theirs, but this 997 turbo is very nice. Everyone in Indonesia has really rare BBSs in center lock. I don't know how they get it. Always cool E36 at Garage 1 booth. One here with really nice stands. This is the key car, the E36 that has been here forever. But every year they just keep improving it a little. So you can see they have new wheels this year. And this year they tie up with Moontech. So you can see the interior has been improved with Moontech harnesses. But apparently they're gonna do something crazy this year in Moontech, and they're gonna LS swap this car. Again, BMW with E88s. More E88s. I don't know how Indonesia has so many E88s. I will never understand. So they also have an SVJ, and the best part about this SVJ is this: need money for a Porsche. Yep, that's something you do when you have an SVJ. Just casually and STO. They have Maaya Orido's GR86. This is no longer accurate because she wrapped it white. They have a Starlet. They have one of my favorite cars in the world, an Altezza Gita, a wagon, and super rare PRD wheels. And they have two Chevys here, a truck, a C10 truck, and a C5. Of course, the C5 also have BBS E88s. Build this FL5, and what's special about it is that they managed to fit 10.5J rims with negative 24 offset wheels on the FL5, and this is stock body without any rubbing. So I don't know how they do it, but that's nuts. Nothing CRSs, and this is a super ultra rare Exceed body kit that Yasu made. It's sold out everywhere. There's a dry carbon version. So you have the front lip also, super rare because it's sold out everywhere. Yasu was just complaining about the backlog he has when we met him in Osaka. But 10.5J FL5 without modifying the fenders at all. Look at that fitment. Garage One really does the fitment amazingly.
T-shirt.
Where my T-shirt?
Hey,
Where my T-shirt? Where my T-shirt?
Okay.
Take off now, take off now. You take half, I take half.
Okay.
Garage Run also just randomly, casually has a K-Series swap Honda Jazz. I'm always surprised that this engine fits in there. Look at how tight the space is. The engine fits in there. Oh yeah, stock airbox. So we go from all the older stuff from Garage One's booth to all the new BMWs from Armoda's booth. So brand new G82. They have their own custom forged wheels. There's their own design for track, and then all the other super clean builds here. They're still lining up to get into the show and get into the final position. So maybe we won't cover this so much on load-in day. And again, BBS E88s. So Indonesia must have the world's supply of E88s now. M2 Titan 7 wheels, super glossy, so shiny. That's super nice. That's the touring comp E88s. Ooh, right. More M4s. M3 touring again. M4 facelift. This just came out. It's already modified and shit. Oh, it's a CSL. Man, that's cool. The Ferraris finally made it in, the long queue, and they finally parked it, the 296 and the other 296. One with BBS LMs. It looks so good in the light now. And the other one with HREs. Of course, both cars. Look at the offset on the rear. Marvin's car and offset on the rear are these cars. You have the new exhaust. Dude, these cars sounded so good on the way here. Oh man. I wish it could come through on video, but I don't think it will. But man, just such a good audio. Here to Engine Plus's custom built BMW Cup car. So when we visited Engine Plus last time, they told me that all of these carbon bits are all custom made in-house. They have the Engine Plus front lip, all custom made. So these BMW M2s started off as just factory stock M2s, but they put in a custom built roll cage in here. They built, the roll cage comes all the way in the front. They put a bucket seat in, and they built their own wing. Yes, this Swanet wing for the M2 is custom made. This is CNC in-house. This is CNC in-house. And all of this carbon work and plates and this carbon fiber is all made in-house. That is so sick. See, very subtle branding. M2 trophy. This is so nice. Also, there's a massive wing. Every year, Platinum Motorsport always brings a whole bunch of cool cars. They have a car that's under the covers right now. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's a Supra. They have a BRZ and Millennium Jade custom white body. And I think this is the S2K. Maybe they've improved it again this year. They keep doing cool shit to the S2K that they have. And then we come over here. They put a car lift in the show. Wow, look at that. They have C-Class touring. I don't know what the code name is, can't remember, but they have roadie forms on it. Stands out AF. Look at the stands. And then up here they have that. They've won the award before with this one. It's a BRZ that has a custom white body. Really cool wheels. Custom wheels with center locks. So that's cool. And then here we just have a random rally spec cross track. This almost makes me want a cross track, even though it's absolutely terrible. But that looks so good. Plus it matches the side plastic pits that they come with the cross track now. Nice. Someone's a bit late. Bride's booth in Indonesia. They're a little bit behind time. I'm sure we'll catch up. Random cars parked randomly because I'm guessing they're not done with the booth yet. I'm sure this random computer chair belongs in the bride booth. It'll make its way there somehow. I was walking across here and I came across this. I have no idea. Oh my god, it's a Praga. I haven't seen a Praga in Asia before. A Praga is a custom built race car that they race in I think it's a spec series. So that's a really cool chassis. I didn't expect to see one in Indonesia. It's much smaller in real life than you expect it. So I think the Jimmy Broadband race is one of this. It's so small. Look at the exhaust. Damn, that looks sick. That looks really sick. And beside the Praga, there is a MR2 Cabriolet. I'm not sure if this ever existed as a cab, but maybe it's custom made. It looks really weird, but it looks really cool at the same time. I didn't know MR2 did a cab. They must have done a cab. Everything looks so factory. It's very clean. Okay. You can hate me in the comments down below that I don't know that it's an MR2 cab. But if it's a custom job, fantastic. And then we come to what is one of my favorite RWBs in the world. So we have here Bakajin's 997 Turbo. Damn, it's good to see this again after a whole year. It looks so sick. This is the best RWB turbo I think in the world. So it's a turbo and used to have cup car bits stuck all over the car. And fun fact, the front flares that used to be on this car is now on my car. And on to another one of Bakajin's car. His Cayenne is here. A super lifted, maxed out 35-inch tire Cayenne with a front crash bar. And he has done a bunch of stuff to it already. He has a new facelifted headlights. Of course, RWB because the guy rode in this when he was in Jakarta doing the build. Of course, the side exit exhaust and the cut bumper. I always forget that this is a GTS. What a baller move. Straight piped GTS with side exits. And these tires look absolutely massive. About this car, well, the man is cleaning the car. It's the S14, but they put an RB26 in it. There's absolutely no clearance when you put an RB in an S14. So you have to, oh wow. It's an NA RB26 and it's running a tiny AF electric fan. I don't know how I feel about that for cooling, but it's so cool. So your headers that go straight out and ITB, so it's a NA setup. No turbos here, but you have a stock looking RB26 valve cover, so that is really, really nice. So, a few years ago, I wouldn't have cared for Sten's cars, but maybe I'm getting older, but I really like this. The S-Class stands down, super low, and then beside it you have Alphard, which also stands out as super low. That is so nice. Look, your grandfather's spec S-Class, but stands out as I love it. So everything still brings it up, but this whole area is a whole bunch of Sten's cars. We'll take a look at them on a closer up tomorrow, but they all belong to the Airsus company, Air BFT. Man, that's a lot of cars that they have Sten's. Oh my god, that's a lot of Sten's cars. And of course, we come to the old Toyota corner. So they put a rally starlet, a race car starlet rather, and you have an A86 in black. This is very good inspiration because I do plan to put my 86 in black, so this is very good inspiration. It's exactly how I should do it. It's a pre-facelift 11, which is actually how my car started life as. You got a pre-facelift bumper, grille. I think that's a facelift taillights though. You have very nice spec Watanabes. It's a black unlimited. I don't know what that means. What does black unlimited mean? Nice. Gloss back, it looks so good on a A86. Man, this is very good inspiration for my own build. And beside it, you have a super nice factory spec 11, of course with Watanabes, but you can tell that it's super well restored because look at the wheel well. Damn. Wow, the fitment is super nice. It's again 11 in front. It's pre-facelift, everything in front. Again, facelift corner lights. I guess it's just hard to find pre-facelift corner lights, but yeah, that is so clean. 211. You don't really see A86 11s around because everything is Toyota converted. So this is very refreshing to see. Are we exiting now? Are we leaving now?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an impressive show this year, I have to say.
It's very nice.
I'm really surprised that they actually managed to come up with different stuff, so much different stuff.
Yeah, because you go to countries and it's always
It's
like
so
the same
repetitive,
shit.
right? But,
Even in Japan.
oh yeah, all the time. Yeah, and I can tell it's tough to kind of rebuild cars every year and do something new. But this year, this place is unbelievable, and I did see a ton of BMWs. There's so many BMWs, which is good. We like BMWs.
So, yeah, it's day 0 of Elite Show and I'm already exhausted. We had a whole day out today, so we're gonna come back tomorrow when the show officially starts and cover the rest of everything. I don't want to give anything else less coverage because this show really deserves, like all the builds in this show really deserves their own time because everything is so well done. So we're gonna come back tomorrow when the show officially starts and let everybody finish positioning all the stuff before we cover them. Look, super clean GTR, R34 right here that I haven't talked about at all because I'm just exhausted. So yeah, we're gonna come back tomorrow where the show officially starts and cover everything else. For now, peace out. This is the load in for Elite and I'll see you on day 1.
Yeah, I did.
And it's the morning of the show. We're finally here and we got here bright and early. It's 10 a.m. The show hasn't started yet. It starts at 11 and we're going to go in before everyone else does. And immediately we are already greeted with a whole bunch of cool cars here. It starts with a GT4 and R35. There's an Evo 3 over here with the Rally livery, but like a clean version. You can see that it's cleaned up. There's no sponsor livery, there's no sponsor logos, just the stripes. You have Bakajin's GR Yaris. So this is part of his new dealership over here, and the name is Garage Artisan. And you can scan this QR code to follow them. And this is one of his stock. He bought like 3 GR Yarises so far, and this is one of the cars he's selling at the shop. Then you have an F10 wagon here that belongs to my friend. This looks so clean. BBS LMRs, a super clean Mustang, a modernized one, massive wheels, massive arches. Look at that, huge wheels. Oh, you also have a couple of Tiguans here, and you come to the Elite Showcase booth. This, they have a setup. They set up like a motion cam, and you're gonna get all the cool photos taken here right in front of the Elite Showcase booth, and I'll pop it right here. So it's the opening ceremony now, and we're getting to the stage right now and figuring out what the opening ceremony is like. I'm in the stage already. The show's about to open to the public. It's like 10:50 now. The show officially opens at 11. So I'm excited for it. So we've all been summoned to the Elite booth in the middle. So this is where the center of the show is. And we're all gathered here because the doors are about to open and they're going to do their opening ceremony. So that's going to be pretty cool. Ceremony is now over, so we finally get some time to walk around the show and have a look at what's on the show. So we covered a few cars yesterday, so we're going to try to get to all the rest of the cars today, or at least I'll die trying. There's so many cars at this show this time, it's going to be a tough one, but okay, we'll try our best. To this area in the corner with a bunch of BMW. They look like generic BMWs, but they are really expensive builds actually. Because every wheel here is some really expensive BBS. You have BBS there, you have BBS here, you have BBS here, and they are all really expensive models. And these are wheels that are constantly out of stock, so I'm always amazed by how they can get their hands on really good spec wheels like that. Look at this. And I think BMW is really all the rage now. I mean, you see the whole show, there's so many G-Series BMWs, super popular in Indonesia. Look at this, I don't know what brand this is. It's a Boston wheel. That is mental. I love wheels that have the outer ring with inner wheel design. I think they look really cool. It looks like something out of like a old John Olsen build or something. I really love the style. This P37 here, especially ordered in really good spec for the M4 GA2 M4. This wheel is actually not painted, but it's a spray-on PPF. So there's this company called Armoda in Jakarta that does this spray-on PPF where it protects your wheel, original paint, doesn't damage the paint underneath, and it's like a free pass to do a color change on a really expensive wheel. You don't want to permanently paint a P37 this spec, so this colored PPF is actually quite a good way to get your wheels painted but and change color without actually damaging the value of the wheel. Two cars here in the corner. These two are the cars that were the Panther Prima showcase cars last year at Elite, and they have already updated it a little bit, like new wheels and new wraps and stuff like that here. They look really nice, the 997 and the S2K. These are one of my favorite builds from Elite last year. You get to see them here again this year. Found at the show the world's most hated car, but the coolest one of the world's most hated car. You see here at the FAG booth, a Juke, a Nissan Juke, the world's most hated car. But this is a really cool one because this looks like a race car Juke. It has like a white body kit, and it's a full race car interior. It's full roll cage, bucket seats. Look, there's even a proper air duct, extinguishers. I think this glass is plexiglass. It is. They must have raised this thing somewhere. A Nissan Juke, of all things, as a race car. This must be the coolest Juke in the world. So I came to this corner, and I came across the cleanest FD2R I've ever seen. I have never seen FD2Rs run this particular wheel. This is a Vogue. I think this is a Vogue Racing G something. I can't remember the model, but this looks very clean. It has not many FD2R runs a polished lip wheel setup, and it has a very OEM plus body kit. Just the front lip, a bit like vents, added on vents, and it's the super nice championship white with a really nice rear diffuser. It's a very clean and very simple build, but it's just done so well. I love that so many cars here aren't just built to be crazy. This is just built to be clean. It's so nice. So this whole section behind me, it's all the stand style builds. So this whole section I think belongs to the Airsus company here called Air BFT. So all the cars are slammed on the ground here. So we're gonna go check some of them out. So out of all the stands built all over here, I think this one is gonna be my favorite. This one is memorable to me because this is one of the first cars I covered when I came for IMX, which is another show in Jakarta. This car was debuted together with Kato-san from Liberty Walk, and this is their RX-7 silhouette kit. So this was actually rendered by the guy who used to work for West Coast Custom, Musa, and this is so clean. It's a silhouette car with no livery. They removed all the liveries, and it's built by Art Custom Works. You can see their logo only here on the tire ladder. But this car, the fitment, the stands. Yeah, if you're gonna build a stands car and slam it on the ground, this is the way to do it. Go all out on an RX-7 FD, build a Liberty Walk silhouette kit, and yeah, just look absolutely amazing. I covered this Hachiroku 11 yesterday, but I just spotted a sticker up here that says something otherwise. Look at that, it says it's a Daihatsu Charman that was converted to a Toyota Corolla 11 A86. So this isn't an A86. This was a Daihatsu Charman. How the did they do that? Everything inside is an A86. You see the A86 dash, the door cards, and the rear end. It looks all correct. This isn't originally A86. They must have rebodied the whole car, kept the chassis, made the floor, the axles and everything, but this is not an A86. The work to do this must have been extensive. Oh my god, this is crazy. What the f? In Indonesia, because you can't import cars, so no used cars can come in here, that they have to build, if you want an A86, it must be ridiculously expensive to buy one. So what you have to do is to literally buy like another car and build your own thing. This is the Bright Indonesia booth, and this is actually Arisa's car that she drifts when she comes for the Indonesia Drift Series. This is pretty cool. So she's sponsored by the team Bright Indonesia, and this is her car. You can see her racer number name over here. And yes, when she comes to Indonesia Drift and compete, this is her car. So this is one of the main cars of the show that I think is one of the coolest builds. So this is an S15, but it is a VR38 swap S15. So they have the R35 engine in there. This S15 with a Vertex white body kit on it. So the car looks pretty normal until you get to the engine bay. Hello from the media room. So this is the media room of Elite. I have here with me Cheer, Mr. Yet Mei. Everyone else is left for lunch. It's just us. This is his lunch, I guess.
Yes, it's lunch.
The view from the media room is great. You can see almost the entire show. You can see how many cars there are just in the show. so dense, and there's even a motorbike section over here. I don't know anything about bikes, so I'm not going to say anything about it, but the cars all over the hall. It's massive. Look at the massive halls. You can see behind me on the stage in the middle of the show, they're getting all the guests to go up and do like an interview, and it just blows me away the kind of guests that are here this year. I can't believe I'm sharing the same room as people like Sakamoto-san and Daijiro-san from Japan, all legends, and of course working with Larry, working with Dino. There's just so many guests here that I wouldn't think I'd be sharing the same room. So yeah, everyone's on stage now doing an interview, and man, it's really interesting to hear all these stories, you know. Like, you wouldn't hear them usually outside Japan. But Auto is such a big thing that it's always hard to get to know them or get closer to them. But in Jakarta, it seems like they're just right here. They're just right here. And they're not whisked away to like another event right after. They're just hanging out here. So it's a really good opportunity to talk to them and just hang out with all of them and listen to their other stories. So we have Magazine here giving us a special access to his car.
Yes.
Thank you. Oh, mine? I'll bring it home. I'll bring it home to Singapore.
Sure. Just transfer.
Nice. Oh, fuck. So we're now outside. I've teleported to the outside of the show. And what used to be the empty car park, or rather open airspace outside the show, is now a car meet spot. So Elite isn't just about having the best, most expensivest cars in Indonesia on show, but it's also about including the communities. So the show invited all the community to come and have a car meet. So there's a huge mix of all the different kind of cars that you can find in the Jakarta car scene here, from Volkswagen vans to Sirocco's, to even like Evos, Lancers, and a lot of old BMWs. So we're gonna check out some of the cars that are at this meet today. It's pretty interesting. Besides the car meet that's happening over here, we also have a drift area happening here. So there are 2 drift taxis operated by Garasi Drift that are giving taxi rides to all the participants over here. That's pretty cool. It's quite a big spot. So this show has been absolutely crazy. Elite really amazes me every single year. It gets better and better, and it's just surprising how many new cars, how many new builds there are, even though honestly it's been like 9 months since the last show, but there has been so many new stuff. I don't see any repeat stuff, you know. It's very rare to see that in shows nowadays. Even in Japan, every car meet, every underground meet nowadays all has the same cars, but Elite does it different. Elite really hits different. It feels like every single time I'm coming to see new and better things all the time. So honestly, if you're looking for a car show to visit, Indonesia's the spot. Elite in Jakarta is really one of the best shows to come to. I'm not kidding. The quality of the builds here is just next level. I haven't seen any country that can top this, not even Japan. So that will be all of our coverage for Elite. I had an amazing time here. I'm just so inspired by so many builds that I can't wait to get back to Singapore to do some of the things I've seen here and apply what I've learned. Just all the cars here, the build quality is just so high, and just hope that we can achieve that in Singapore one day. Hopefully we can see a show in Singapore that can match a level like this, but I think it's going to be difficult to top Elite. So that's it for me in this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you like this video and subscribe to our channel. We're gonna have so many cool things coming along to share with you. Some massive things this year, and can't wait to announce it. So I'll see you in the next one.
How the f you say it in Thai again? Lee here?
Lee here.
Throw it back.
Lia
Lee.
Lia
Yeah, Leahy.
Yeah, let's put it here.